Grace, our middle child, is choosing what she wants for breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. Let's see what she comes up with. We can't wait to show you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Grady.
Good morning.
This is Grace. She is, how old are you?
9.
She is turning 10 this year, very, very soon. Actually, this month is your birthday month. Today, we are going to be doing something really special. You have seen it with the other 2 kiddos of ours. We've made a video on what they chose to eat in a day. We're going to make everything that they want for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So today, it is Grace's day. If you want to check out the other videos, I'm going to link it in the description so you can check it out. It was so fun doing Isaiah's, our youngest, and Mercy, our second youngest. So now it is our middle child's day. So let's get into it. You excited? I'm excited. I want to see what she chooses. Let's start with breakfast. Right now it is 8:11. We're going to choose what she's going to choose what we're having for breakfast. All right, Grace, what are we having?
Lemon bread.
Lemon bread?
Mm-hmm. Lemon bread and muffins. Like you zest the lemons, okay, and then you just do the lemon juice into it. And then
Is it like banana bread? That type of like cakey?
Yeah.
Without?
Yeah.
And just put lemons in it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lemon and...
Without bananas.
Without bananas. Okay, I got it. So it's like a lemon pound cake.
Yeah.
Like a cake, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lemon pound cake. That's actually perfect. We're gonna try to freestyle this, of course. There's no recipe. Okay, let's go and grind up some flour. Go.
I got the zester.
As you may know, our family grinds up our spelt flour from scratch using our Blendtec blender. We used to have a Nutrimill, however, due to excessive use because we use all of our machinery very, very often, it had worn down, so we now use our Blendtec. Isaiah now is working on helping zest our lemons.
Nice.
This is actually the perfect time for a lemon pound cake because it is spring. You're like a lemon color.
Mom.
We're making an egg, essentially, which is a vegan egg or just a plant-based egg. So we're using flax seeds. We're using ground flax seeds. These are organic, of course. We're going to use about 3 tablespoons, and then we're going to do double the amount of water. Once you mix it in and you let it sit, it kind of congeals into sort of like a slimy egg consistency, and it helps hold everything together. So this is our mixture. It's just water and flax seeds, and then we're going to just let it sit. And now it's perfect. It's only been sitting for about like a couple of minutes or so. It's perfect.
1 cup coconut oil.
Okay, put it in. Do 1 cup of
1 cup coconut sugar.
The kids are cheating a little bit. We have some overnight oats, so they got hungry, so they're eating this as well. Is it good? Look at all of the lemon zest. Good job, Isaiah and Mercy. It's gonna be delicious. We are using a mixture of vanilla and almond extract. So the reason why we do this is because I've noticed that it tastes actually a little bit buttery this way. I don't know what it is. Just trust me on this. Just do a teaspoon of vanilla and a teaspoon of almond. It's really, really good. We usually like to use apple cider vinegar for a little bit of lift. And that plus the baking soda in here, it helps the cake rise. Now, because we're doing lemon juice, I think we're good with just the lemon juice. So we're just gonna leave that, and yeah. Now, because we are freestyling this, of course, you never know if it's going to turn out good or not, but if it is good, of course, we will have the ingredients and the recipe in the description so you can make it yourself. But yeah, we're a freestyle type of family.
What? We are?
At least for me.
I
don't like to follow recipes very much.
I don't.
Me either.
Now we're adding the dry ingredients. So we've got some freshly milled organic spelt flour, of course. We've got some baking soda for the rise, and we're going to stir it up and see how much more flour we need. If it's way too liquidy, we're going to add some more flour, 1 cup at a time. Once we get to the desired consistency, not too loose, not too thick, we're gonna put it into our loaf pans. We love these loaf pans. They are the best and they last for a very, very long time and they don't stick. We did brush the insides with some coconut oil and that's gonna help it as well. We could make muffins because it looks like it's not gonna be enough. Or do you wanna just pour it in here?
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, we have a full loaf and we also have half a loaf here. We just didn't have enough batter for a full second loaf, but that's okay. We're gonna put it in the oven at 375 degrees and cook it for about 35 minutes. And we'll check it in a little bit. So you can smell the lemons in here. Oh, it smells wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I can't wait for this pound cake to come out. It smells so good. Ooh.
Grace, be careful, Grace.
Very
perfect.
fragile.
The half loaf turned out fine. The second loaf was not done yet. As you can see, this is the first loaf. This is the very tiny loaf. And this took about 35 minutes. However, the other one is a little bit fatter, so we had to put it in for a little bit longer. It's still cooking. This is the second time we took it out and it's not done yet. So, okay, it is finally ready. We're gonna unmold it, let it cool.
Then we can eat breakfast.
While we cool, we may as well snack on this. Oh, it looks so pretty.
Very hot though.
Oh, good job, Grace.
Hold
Look
on.
how pretty that is. Now it doesn't really taste sweet enough, so I'm going to sweeten it with a little bit of agave on top. Ooh, that looks pretty.
How do you eat with your eye? You can't even eat.
Is it good?
Don't really have a lemon flavor though.
Yeah, it's not lemony enough either, so
That's just
the next time we remake this, we'll definitely have to add like 2, maybe 3 more lemons just for these 2 loaves. Even the zest, like zesting, all of it, as you can see, we zested them lemons. We zested them until they were, like all the zest was used. Definitely needed some more lemons, but that's okay. It's still a beautiful
milk. Breakfast.
breakfast. You can see, and we can eat this for later as well. It took a little bit longer than expected to make this
Thank
breakfast.
you.
You still get some of the lemon essence from there.
Still get lemon, a little lemon.
Just a little bit lemon. You can see the crumb is pretty nice as well. But when I write up this recipe, I will probably advise you to add a little bit more lemons.
Chose a good meal.
We are in the middle of making our soap. Not sure if you guys know, but we make handmade skincare products on EdenBodyCare.com. We will have the link in the description. Check us out. We truly believe in our products. It has helped our son, our family, and it's done wonders. All of us are working together, making some soap. So I figured we would take this opportunity to ask Grace what she wants for lunch today. All right, Grady.
Lasagna and some roasted vegetables.
Lasagna and roasted vegetables. Good choice, Grace. Okay. Of course, with any lasagna, we're going to have to start off with a beautiful red sauce. So I have some onions and some already chopped up mirepoix going in with some grapeseed oil, and we're going to saute that up. We love lasagna here, so I wasn't surprised that she chose this. She soaked some lentils overnight yesterday, so I had a feeling she wanted to do something with a red sauce or like a spaghetti bolognese type of sauce. So I am going to get started really quick. I have some onions, carrots, and celery in here. I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic into it. We don't usually do a lot of garlic, but today I'm gonna add a little bit. We like the flavor. Obviously, garlic is delicious, but it is a blood thinner. Look it up if you don't believe me. Did you just fart? Be quiet. We are putting about half of this lentils into our bolognese sauce, and we're going to put some crushed tomatoes in as well. Grace said that we need to reserve about half of the lentils, so that's what I did. And look at this. We added a little bit of water in here. We're going to add some seasonings, Italian seasonings, salt, and we're going to cover it up and cook it. For lunch, we are making some roasted vegetables. Grace wanted some roasted vegetables and a lasagna. The lasagna sauce is already back there. It's just a red sauce. Now, Isaiah is going to help make a sort of the bechamel sauce for it. So we actually have some butternut squash. We're going to add 2 cups cashews. 1,
Ariel.
2. Perfect. We're going to fill this up with water, and then we're going to boil it up. Let's check on the sauce really quick. This is our lentil red sauce. It looks beautiful. It's been simmering a little bit. The lentils are all nice and soft. We're going to just cover it and take it off of the heat. And then we're bringing our cashews and butternut squash to a boil. Grace is working on chopping up her choice of vegetables, which are some carrots, potatoes, some bell peppers, and some asparagus. Now we've got some asparagus here, but I don't want to cook this until later because it just cooks so fast. So we just have all of these potatoes, carrots, and peppers, and then we're going to put them on last. We're roasting our vegetables at 425 degrees convection oven, and then we're also going to start on our lasagna noodles. All right, we are making some sauce. We may need some hemp seeds because we want to make sure that this is nice and creamy and thick. Don't forget, we are seasoning it with salt and onion powder and nutritional yeast just for some added cheesiness. And then we're set up to make lasagna.
Isaiah left us.
Yeah, everyone left us. That's okay. Oh, we have bechamel sauce. It looks like this. I hope you can see it. It is nice and creamy and luscious. Then we've got our red sauce with lentils. It's almost meaty. It's got lots of lentils in it. It's beautiful. It tastes lovely. And then now we're going to assemble it. We've got some lasagna noodles here. I've honestly always thought that lasagna making was such a chore. And for some reason, now that we are making it more often for the kids, it doesn't actually take that long, and it's actually so rewarding at the end. It's satisfying when you pour out your sauce and then layer it with these pasta noodles, and it's even more satisfying when you get to eat it. Am I right or wrong? For those of you who love lasagna, let me know in the comments. So we're just going to bake this for a little bit at 400 degrees, and then we are ready to serve. Our roasted vegetables are all done, and our lasagna is nice and bubbly. Look at that beauty. All right, Grace, we have lasagna and we have roasted vegetables. Everything looks delicious. Emmanuel, just wait. Oh, I didn't cut it right. Help, somebody.
Cut it well.
Oh! Sorry. Well, that was a big fail, but that is okay. Everyone is going to be fine. Everyone still got a delicious piece of lasagna, and this plate looked gorgeous. It smelled absolutely delicious too. Okay, how is it?
Delicious.
Is it good? Okay, I want to have some.
Vegetables are good.
Yeah, they are, huh?
I don't know about the lasagna, but lasagna is always good.
I didn't get signed up.
I love lasagna.
Me
It's one of our favorites.
I hate lasagna. I love it.
The pasta is nice and al dente.
Ew.
That's my favorite. I really do not like overcooked pasta. We are going to finish our lunch
Right now.
We'll see if we have time for a snack. I don't know yet. I want to prepare ourselves. What was your idea for snack time?
I think it's called biscoffs. It's those long.
Biscotti? You want to make biscotti? Okay. We can make them right now.
It takes quick anyways.
Biscotti is very creative menu, Grace. Good idea.
Hello. Hello.
You had this all along? Oh man. Okay, let's just do it again. We're gonna make a really, really quick and simple biscotti. Let's see if we have time. So we're just chopping up. I have about 2 handfuls of walnuts here. I'm just gonna set this aside. Now, coconut oil. We have 3 flax eggs and 6 tablespoons of water just for some hold together ability. That's a word. About, we're gonna do a cup of melted coconut oil. You can use, I mean, you could technically use vegan butter if you want to. We're just gonna use coconut oil. We find that it has less stuff in it, like no soy and things like that, and we just prefer to go straight coconut oil. Okay, whisk it, Mercy. Whisk it well. Once the eggs have been congealed, put that in there, Grace. Yep. What kind of flavors do you want in it? Vanilla? Okay, put 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Sheet.
Oh.
Now just a pinch of salt. It's good. Now once you put in that flax seeds, you can see that it binds everything together and it kind of becomes this beautiful, smooth, stringy, almost like, I don't know, it's just like perfect for cookies. Now because we're using fresh milled flour, it's a little bit different. It absorbs liquid a little bit slower. So we don't want to add too much liquid. We just want to do a little bit at a time. I think we may need okay, we need 1 more half, so about 3 cups. Perfect. We're gonna add the nuts. In case you guys don't know what biscotti is, it is basically twice baked. It's quite twice baked cookies. So we bake it first. We're gonna make a log. We're gonna bake it in on the baking sheet, and then we're gonna cut it into sort of longer bars, and then we're gonna bake it 1 more time, just to get it extra crispy. I definitely suggest chilling the dough for a little bit. We don't really have a lot of time, so I'm gonna try to chill it for about 5 minutes, and then we're just gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna put it on for 375 degrees for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. We'll see.
It's like a fluffy cookie.
It's a gigantic cookie. Don't smush it. All right, we're gonna cut this into long, it's kind of, let's cut it in half first.
See, Grace? Maybe we should have.
It smells delicious. We're gonna bake our cookies 1 more time at 425 degrees for about 5-10 minutes until they're nice and crispy.
It's like a cookie.
Once the cookies are out, the girls decided to make some tea to have with their biscotti. We have a whole tea cabinet which we organized, filled with all sorts of different teas, and the girls decided to make some peppermint tea. This was the perfect afternoon snack for everybody. The cookie dipped in tea made it so delicious. It's so good. Alrighty, it is dinner time. Are you hungry yet? We have quite a bit of food, so I'm not very hungry.
A little hungry.
A little? Okay.
That's why it's gonna be a small.
It's gonna be a small meal? Okay. What are we having today, Grace?
Lentil, cabbage, spinach, noodles.
Noodles? So we're doing a Chinese-y Asian type of noodle dish with lentils, cabbage, and some spinach. Let's go. Every time we do like an Asian type of dish, it's usually really quick. So we're going to just have a pot going for the vegetables and then a pot going on for the noodles, and then we're just going to combine it together. Very simple. So we have a little bit of leftover red lentils that we used for the red sauce earlier, so we're going to use that. Typically, whenever we make anything Asian, we always have to start off with the base, which is ginger, garlic, and onions. And usually that makes everything aromatic and fragranced and Asian-y. Perfect, actually. We're gonna add the cabbage. Just for a little bit of extra flavor, we're gonna add some 5-spice powder. We're gonna add some sesame and some coconut aminos.
Maybe I squished it.
If it's open. We're just gonna use regular spaghetti noodles. You can use any noodle you want. Rice noodle would be nice in this. Any like yellow noodles. Perfect. For our lovely noodles, I left some of the water in here because we want to make it kind of saucy. We've got some extra spring onions going in. Then we've got the sauce. So I'm just gonna pour it in, okay?
Okay.
Or do you want? Let's pour the noodles into. There you go.
Yeah, you will.
No, it's the noodles.
There you go. That actually looks pretty good, Grace. Let's see what she thinks.
Hey, Grace.
I can't.
Oh, mine didn't sign up.
What does it need? Is it good? It's perfect? Can we add some more stuff? What do we need?
A pinch of salt.
Of course you do.
Do you see all that steam?
This is good.
That's good?
Yes.
I would have never thought to use lentils this way in a noodle, but it is so good. And it's actually so quick to make. It was like 5 minutes, maybe 10. And the sauce is delicious. The lentils are good. All right, Grace, are we thinking about dessert or are we
Skipping it.
kind of full or what? What do you
We
think?
don't have to make dessert. Or
No?
if you don't want dessert, you don't have to eat it. But leftovers are for dessert.
Okay, bring the leftovers, Israel. Got some leftover biscotti. We've got our lemon cake. Yeah, I think we're good. Hope that you guys enjoyed spending time with us today in the kitchen, making what Grace wants. What's your favorite today, Grace? Out of everything.
Probably this.
Really? Out of everything?
Out of-
Wow.
Out of 10, what do you vote it?
Out of 10, Isaiah said. What do you vote this?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. What about you guys? Do you guys like it?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Really good, huh?
7.5.
Out of 10? Why?
Because
A
it
bit
could be,
too hot, a
could be-
bit too saucy, a bit too sweet. So
could be
not.
more spicy and
Why didn't you
more
spice
salt.
it up? If you guys are new, we would love for you to subscribe so
Yeah.
we can spend time with you on the next video. And we will see you on the next one. I say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.